Hey, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to you. Pete back in the room with you today on a video about stealing legally, I must admit, legally and ethically stealing your competition's traffic on YouTube as well as good old Google ads. Now, these are very, very effective. So if you're like scrambling around looking for valuations, or you're there going, listen, these agencies are beating us. How can we get? How can we sort of compete? Well, I'm going to show you. And these tactics, by the way, literally cost pennies or cents a day, depending on where you are. You haven't got to have big budgets. We're running these for like literally £3 or £4, $6, $7 a day for agents across the globe. So this is a bit of a snapshot of a result that we've been getting. Some of you may have seen this. This is part of the result that we get, which is phone calls and valuations, instant online valuations. But this is the type of video that we, obviously this is from Wix, but we run a skippable video ad. Now, the great thing is here, is if someone presses that skip button after 5 seconds, you've probably come across these types of videos before. This is on the YouTube. But if someone presses skip, we don't pay anything, okay? You get 30 seconds to build an emotional story. You only pay if someone clicks the go to your website, of which they've taken instruction. So click on our website, get an instant valuation, that type of thing. Or they've watched past 29 seconds. So at that point, it's what they Google call, or YouTube call, a true view. Okay. So I'm going to quickly show you actually how we do it, because obviously we run an agency here. So if you just bear with me a second, I'm going to share with you another screen, and I'm going to take you through to the back end of Google Ads, essentially, because that's where you run YouTube advertising as well as display advertising, these little funky ads that follow you around the internet. If you haven't seen my stuff, then click on my name. You'll be able to find my stuff in social somewhere. So what we've got here is a custom audience. So we're essentially telling Google to only show our ads when people have been either Googled how much is my house worth, which is a brilliant one. So they type in here, people who have searched for any of these terms on Google. Okay. So Google obviously know pretty much what we're doing. They, with 3.5 billion searches every day, like across the globe, for certain, obviously people have got problems, they go to Google to look for things. Google obviously have retained that data. So if people are in your area, in your postcode, zip code, wherever you are across the globe, if someone types in how much is my house worth, all of a sudden they can start seeing you. Now, if you're not brave enough to do video, you can do the little graphic ads as well. So this is applicable on the display network, which gives you the ability to appear on 2.5 million websites across the globe, obviously, or in your postcode, zip code, wherever you are. So what we can do is we can basically go, listen, anyone types in value my house, can't spell. I'm doing it left-handed. I am actually right-handed. I'm using my mic. I'm holding my mic in my right hand. Value my house, and then Google obviously give you a number of drop downs, obviously if it's suggestions of ideas. So it's looking for ideas now. So how much is my work? You know, all these are brilliant. So this isn't this tactic we use obviously in video, in display network. Now Google, obviously, because Google's so big, we've got the search network, which is obviously being at the top of Google at the point when someone actually looks for a solution or a problem to fix a problem. But we can also, knowing and understanding how real estate works, it's not just a suddenly wake up one morning and think about selling my house. No, there's a conversation. And so therefore we need to have them being hit every way, shape or form. Okay. But the great thing is here, guys and girls, is this is only going to people who show intent. So they're more warmer than they are you blasting out how great you are on social media. We can actually get in front of people when they're actually like showing intent, when they're actually Googling certain things. Now, Google, you know, is where it's all at, really. Obviously, you'd need to sort of dwindle this out to it, because Zillow and all that's American phrase, but it'll show your brand basically to your, well, whatever your message is, whether that's a logo or a bit more of a story, maybe on video, be brilliant. Testimonials, that type of thing. We can show all our audiences there. Now, another little beautiful tactic on this, which is the sort of sniper rifle, we can actually get in front of people who actually or people who browse websites similar to. Okay, now, yeah, if you want to know anything else more about this, then just drop a comment in below, because this is a bit more of an advanced strategy. But essentially, we can get in front of people who are typing in your competitors' websites. Okay, so you just literally copy and paste their URLs, their websites in here, and then basically Google show ads to people that have gone to their valuation page, or, you know, other pages on their website. Yeah, so that's essentially it. It's a really fantastic little way of advertising to millions on literally pennies a day. And again, you know, it's a huge tool. So if you've got any questions, I hope you like this video. If you did like this video, give me a little thumbs up, drop a comment in below if you've got any questions, and I'll be here to help. All right, you take care. Have a great day.